Hey guys, welcome to Gallup Gardens, where we help you grow amazing and wholesome produce on the cheap. Everything that we do, we're doing secondhand with found materials or newfound ways of doing things. Today, to follow up on our Grow Great Organic Corn, I'm going to show you with just a couple of hoses. You know, we got 2 water hoses, a fish tank, and a whole lot of kitty litter buckets. How we're draining our fish tanks, and we're using that to water our cucumbers and our melons, and we're getting all kinds of good stuff. So stay tuned. And just like I predicted, it shot up another 6 inches, or this side of it at least. So check out my other video on how to grow great organic corn with your fish waste. Okay, we did another big drain on the tank today. It's looking a lot better. We're going to take this and use it to feed the cucumbers. Bear with these guys. It's the heat of the day. That's why they're looking pretty poor. They're just a little bit wilted. And the cover from the winter pumpkins and from the other cucumbers hasn't created enough shade to keep them popping yet. So whenever you're draining your fish tank, or whenever you're maintaining fish tanks, you know, they're going to talk about they need to be established and they need to start cycling. How that cycle works is there's an ammonia cycle, and then there's bacteria in the waste and in the fish food, and that bacteria breaks down the ammonia, turns it into nitrites. Then the plants pick that up in the tank and they turn it into nitrates. So just like outside, you know, your aquarium benefits from living plants, and the more the better. All that waste gets turned into solid waste. The Malaysian trumpet snails that I've put in there, they take a lot of that solid waste and they turn it down into the substrate, and then the plants pick it up again. But some of it can't get turned down, and that gets picked up and put into here along with all the good nitrogen. Also, every now and then a fish will die, the snails will eat it, and the cycle, you know, kind of continues with the shrimps and the snails working all the way up to the angels. Take a look at my other little side channel or whatever, and that should be in this corner, and that's just some old aquascaping videos where I bred some betas and stuff like that. But anyway, we're going to pour this to the cucumbers, you know. And people always ask me, Cole, how do you get such great vegetables? And they ask me in person, you know, not on YouTube, because I'm only sitting on like 127 subs. But you could change that. One little click would help a starving, well, I guess I'm not starving, I'm growing lots of vegetables, but starving for attention. You could help me. And, you know, who doesn't want to see more babies? There's lots of babies on this channel. This is our other cucumber bed. As you can see, it's doing like way better. We've got heirloom Japanese long, another heirloom pickling variety, I can't remember its name, and then the ones that I just watered were the apple crisp. These are producing like crazy. The apple crisp that was looking wilty and poor, for some reason only has male flowers. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll just give it some time and see. All of the flowers, all of the plants have honeybees in them, flies, all kinds of good stuff, even some ants pollinating. So we're just letting it go. Behind them is growing our summer squash. This here is our tomato and tomatillo bed, and we've got some real beauties that are really starting to come in and grow. Look at this. Madison has already gotten on to me. She says that I can't pick any more for frying because I'm not letting them get ripe. I'm just, oh man, I love fried green tomatoes. And I don't know if you know this, but tomato plants smell differently than tomatoes. They have their own smell. It smells like my childhood in the garden. I don't know how else to explain that, but it's really, really good. So yeah, let's water these guys. We have several varieties here. I think we have about 10 different heirloom varieties. I think we got some purple tomatoes, some Roma tomatoes, some beefsteaks, some black tomatoes, all kinds, all from Baker Creek too. Things that I did not know about heirlooms is they're more susceptible to wilt, and so we're really watching them. We're really trying to stay on top of that to make sure they don't wilt. And like a Viscerium wilt is it's a soil fungus, so there are several reasons why your tomatoes would curl, why the leaves would curl. Viscerium wilt is one of them, and another fungal wilt. Another one's what's called curly top disease or curly top virus, and that's doesn't really affect the plant at all. You're still going to get your tomatoes. And then there is just this kind of random curl that people don't know, but it's attributed to either too much fertilizing or too much water or something along those lines. So just not letting your tomatoes grow naturally, you know, like they're supposed to. This is the tomato bed, the Roma bed. I don't know if you can see that water come out. It looks like tea. This is the Roma bed. The other tomatoes, a few beans, and the Brassica bed, which is the not the collards, but the Brussels sprouts and a little bit of cabbage. So let's give them a little extra. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Brussels sprouts growing in here. We need to stake them up. Look at that. Yeah. A little bit of cichlid sand in there. We need to stake them, but they are looking good other than a little bit of pest pressure. And they're really getting tall. Well, that's it, guys. You know, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, all those kind of things. So, all right. Take care.